kind of coming back from last session, you guys fought a bunch of goblins and found Salarax, the dragon. After finding a gnome in prison and releasing some kobolds, you found out that the gnome speaks Draconic, which is really helpful. So after kind of back and forth with the dragon, not only did you get it friendly, but you also gave it tribute to add to its little small horde now. And you also didn't have any mercy on any of the goblins you were killing too, so they're not very happy with you. There was one goblin that was continuously getting away from you guys, so one would assume that they might be alert to your situation of what you're trying to do. You made your way back because now that you had someone that could speak Draconic, you could now explore some of the what you could call maybe magical, trapped, mechanically locked fountains with Draconic drawings on them or inscriptions. After being poisoned and getting a potion of fire breathing, you then found that there was, or you then remembered that there was a door that you hadn't explored yet, and so after a long rest, you decided that was something you were going to investigate. Just as a reminder from a long rest, everyone should have full health, all your spell slots are back now, and any ability that would be reset by a long rest is now reset as well. And everyone is now level 2 as well, so everyone should have more abilities, more health to just take hits, and hopefully some more creativity in how to take down enemies. Should be cool.
Yeah, I'm not so squishy.
You're still pretty squishy.
Yeah, still pretty squishy.
That's why we have a meat shield.
Now you guys can start whenever.
Okay. Man, my note-taking needs to get better. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Essie is just going to start walking around, I guess. I don't know.
So we ended last time, previously, before the long rest, we were going to go use the scroll of knock on that door to the south.
Oh yeah, we never did that. So we should probably proceed with that line of investigation.
I don't think any of us came up with another way to try and open the door without the scroll.
Yeah.
And we know it's rebuke death or something along those lines.
Yeah,
Have
rebuke
we
the
tried
dead.
kicking in the door?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Have we tried kicking in the door?
I think so.
Yeah, I think we did try that.
Like someone did try to hit it and it did nothing.
We tried to kick it, we tried to pick the lock, we tried casting, what was it I did? Tried doing Divine Sense just to see if there was anything we could get a feeling from, but...
Could we throw a dead body at the door?
No. That's a
We
thought.
could.
And if we've learned anything, you don't want to be standing near one of those fountains because that ends poorly.
Not if we say the words. It ends poorly if we say the words. So, are we in agreement to use the scroll of knock on this door?
I don't know. I'm all for throwing a dead body at it. Save the scroll.
Here's what I could say as a helpful hint about the scroll of knock and just knock in general. The scroll knock of how it's worded is anything that can be unlocked will be unlocked unless specifically said otherwise. So unless there's magical properties that far beyond the reach of a regular character, even up to like level 20 can't open, knock will get you in. That's just kind of how that will work. There's a few situations where just the magic behind it is so powerful that even knock can't touch it.
We're getting in is what he's saying. So dead body, dead body, dead body.
Okay, where's
if
the
it's
nearest...
locked via magical properties and we use the scroll of knock, does that consume the scroll, or is there just no effect and the scroll is intact?
If you use the scroll of knock, the scroll becomes used, so you can't use it again.
Even if it doesn't work. There's a body in the room you found me in.
If the scroll doesn't work, then yes, it's still used if you use it. Say that again about a plate, did you say?
There's a dead body in the room you found me in, which is just a few feet away.
Oh, that's right. You're right. There is
the door.
There is a dead dwarf, or not dwarf, ranger up above in the northern area.
And all else fails, we can hit it until it works, or until it gets too squishy.
I can throw a firebolt at it.
So here's the other thing too. Whenever I start initiative, so if I start combat, wherever your character is, that's where they're stuck. So if you're 200 feet away from the party and I start initiative, a lot of your turn is going to be used up moving closer to the party to figure things out. So, just fair warning on that.
Okay. Okay, I'm picking up a dead body.
Yep.
And slowly start to make my way back.
I'm gonna hope it's a fire bolt, not a fireball.
Alright, we don't get fireball until level 4, I think, or 5.
5. That's an okay
Just
spell.
in case.
I mean, there isn't a whole lot behind, but sure. Especially since there's a bright light.
And I just sort of, lob the body at the door?
Yeah, sure, you can do that. Also, my comment about the initiative thing was towards the human bard that hasn't left the room that you guys started in today. Yeah, so you can lodge. So when you lob the body at the door, the lifeless body hits the door. A scythe trap comes in and smacks it and cuts it pretty good, and then goes back up.
Well then.
Jeez.
What kind of material is this door? Is it stone? Is it wood? Is it what is it?
It is a stone door.
Okay, so the body's cut in half now, is that right?
It's very well cut, not cut in half.
Okay.
Can I try and use Mage Hand to open the door?
There is no place to open the door per se. You can see it's a door, but there's no dedicated handle. Also,
I couldn't even push up against it or anything like that.
you could attempt that. Mirroring. Are you able to move your character? I'm gonna take a guess on no. She's not there at the moment. We can figure that out.
Oh, I forgot. What's the name of the...
Her character name is
No, the gnome. Urki. Urki Timbers.
Urki Timbers. It is also, yeah. I was it is written, but I was it's written for me, not for you guys.
Urki, can you just say open in Draconic?
So he says open in Draconic and nothing about the door moves or anything.
Can you speak friend and enter?
He tries friend and nothing happens.
Okay. So I pick up the body that's now been thoroughly sliced. And I come over here and it's lob it into the fountain.
Yeah, and it hits the fountain pretty good. And then there's now blood bleeding into the fountain. Not a lot, because it's pretty old body, but it's whatever blood was kind of, because the body's moved. There we go.
Okay, so we've tried throwing a dead body at the thing. We've tried sort of just throwing it in the fountain to... I'm open to suggestions on the door. Otherwise, I think we probably should use a Scroll of Knot.
I mean, if we've tried, is there anything else that we could try? Because I could throw Firebolt, but if it's a stone door, then I don't really think that it's going to do anything.
Oh, you know what? While we were sleeping, I had some divine inspiration. And there are some spells I feel comfortable casting now. One of which that I've prepared, I could use a spell slot to use Detect Magic. Just to see what kind of magical properties we feel off of this door.
You could do that, yes. But are you? That is the question.
Do
you decide to do that?
I was seeing if anybody had any thoughts on it.
I mean, I'm fine with whatever. I think we've exhausted just about every possibility at this point besides using the scroll.
Yeah, personally, I would kind of like to save that spell slot because I also can cure wounds. That could come in handy.
Well then, I'm okay with us using the scroll.
Alright, let's use the Scroll of Knock on this door.
Who has the scrolls?
Probably Ember.
Probably.
No, yeah, I mean, obviously, people who are here. I don't know if just one person had them, or if two people. Oh, Jesus, lightheaded. Or two people, or took one each, or one person has them both.
I do not have
To be honest, it was so long ago, I don't even remember.
I mean, you can divvy that out now if you care. I mean, it does matter now since you're using one, but yeah.
I mean, Thax is kind of the leader of this group, so I would be fine if he wanted to hold on to them.
I'm good with that.
All right. So, Thax, when you use the Scroll of Knock, the door turns ghostly blue, and the door silently swings open.
Let me peek in.
Okay.
What can I observe from the door, like just passively?
5 dusty sarcophagi. Alright. I would have said sarcophaguses, but sarcophagi is what the book decided to go with. 3 to the north and 2 to the south stand on the end of this silent chamber. Each of the carved stone represents a noble, elf-like humanoid in ceremonial robes. An altar with an image of dragons is carved into its black obsidian and set in the center of the west wall. A single candle burns brightly on the altar. Next to the candle is a small whistle and a crystal flask.
Alright, human meat shield. You go first.
Okay. Just step inside the door. And I want to roll perception to see if there's any visible traps or anything I might be walking into.
Alright, yeah, go ahead.
19.
You don't see any dedicated traps, but the obsidian, the candle, the flask, and the crystal on the obsidian slab look really interesting.
Okay, I want to investigate the items on the table.
Sure, go ahead. How do you investigate them as well while you're doing that?
Visually,
In there with him?
visually without touching.
Okay, sure. I can accept this.
Yeah, that's a good point. I'll move outside of the doorway.
It just sounds like a bad idea.
I mean, my investigation is not great, so that puts it at 11.
They don't. Yeah, without picking them up, you really can't determine too much.
Okay, I call out to the party members. I have found some interesting items in here.
Good luck with that.
You also see the crystal looks to be a whistle that has some kind of inscription on it, but you can't quite read it. You gotta pick it up.
Orky Timbers, could you come here?
Just make the gnome do it.
I will walk up and investigate the whatchamacallit.
How are you going to investigate? Arky Timbers kind of looks, and then he looks at the at everything, and he's like, I don't know if I want to touch that.
You know, I'll be brave. I'll touch it. I'll pick it up and investigate.
All right, as soon as you pick it up, I'll have everyone roll initiative.
Oh
I
god.
was just about to ask, can I roll sleight of hand to see if it's trapped?
My initiative roll is 4.
I forgot how to do that again.
So click your character and then open your character sheet, and then there should be an initiative spot, and you just kind of press that.
Oh, there, yeah.
Yep. Perfect. Let me. Oh, turn order. Duh. I was getting ready to get a piece of paper out and start going to town, but nope, I don't need to do that.
I need to relaunch my game. Having some technical issues.
No problem.
Does Erky get a roll?
Yes, he will. I just need to put him in.
And on the bright side, the dumb people are in the room. Can we shut the door?
The door is. You can shut the door if you wanted to. You would say you'd have to wait till your turn to do that, but that is something you can do. It is opening through the inside, so you'd have to walk into the room and then kind of close it real quick. 5 for initiative. So 5. Okay, so Erky Timbers gets a turn. Oh, Erky Timbers, you put yourself in a bad spot.
Oh.
I don't want to go in the room to shut the door. I want to shut the door with the people in the room.
That's you'll have to. I mean, you can come back out, but you'll have to move about 10 feet to make that all happen. All right, and then what did the enemies get? All right, I'm gonna reroll that. I don't like that number.
This is like my Skyrim play last night, where all of a sudden just Draugr come out of every sarcophagus.
Or Frost Race. Those were a lot of fun. That was the last thing you did. They just popped out of nowhere and then wrecked you.
Yes, they did.
I remember Bandit Thugs doing more damage in Skyrim for some reason. You weren't taking hardly anything. And I was like, wow.
Yeah, that did seem a little easy.
No, I want you. What is your dexterity? 18. Cool. I'm gonna make a separate. Yeah, we'll do that. And then move that accordingly. Ooh, sweet.
Oh, fantastic.
All right, has everyone rolled initiative, or is somewhere in it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Okay. So.
Actually, you got 4.
Yeah.
All you need.
And that's with my +1.
Oh my gosh.
Did we get... Oh, we did not. Esmeralda, she got a 10. Okay, cool. I can add that.
I was apparently just caught very flat-footed.
You are right there, so...
I always forget to select my token before I hit initiative.
That's okay. No, we're not all about learning. This is the whole point of this campaign, was to teach people how to play D&D in general. Once we get past this, then the next one's kind of go with that. As we get towards the end of the session, I will bring that up again of which next campaign we want to do, or small story, I should say. All right. So is everyone back? Tuna, are you back?
Oh yes, sorry.
Cool. That's all I needed to check on. All right. So we'll start. I can put my book to the side and get my dice out, or dice more in front and center. Skeletons are going to attack. Let me get more d20s. So a bunch of skeletons pop out of the walls, or pop out of the sarcophagus, not the walls, and they just start hitting things.
Hopefully each other, right?
Yeah, no. So this one's going to move right here, and then 2 are going to hit Erky. He's right there. And they are going to use their short swords that they have. So that's a dirty 20 and a 12. Both of those will hit. Okay. I got some new pink dice, so I'm trying to use those as much as I can.
Oh, by the way, my stance right now, just for AC purposes, I'm got the axe one-handed with my shield.
Okay, so you have the +2 to your AC.
Okay.
So that's 4 + 6, 10 damage to Erky. He's not happy anymore. One skeleton's going to go after Thax. He got a 16, so that misses. The next one's going to go after Esmeralda. Got a 7 with her short sword. That's pretty lame. And the other one's going to go after Theron. Hey, natural 20. That's a critical. How about that? See? Natural 20. Yay!
I don't know
So-
what that means.
We're gonna die.
A critical, so that means I will roll twice instead of once for damage.
Oh.
You're welcome. So he does a solid 6 damage to you.
Well, it could be much worse.
Yeah, I could have rolled double 6s. That would have been 14 damage, but I only rolled a 1 and a 3. Alright. So next is Farron.
Right. Guess
Also,
I'll
if I'm just
my great sword.
if I'm going a little fast, slow me down too. Are you going to use your greatsword? Okay.
On the nearest creature.
Okay. So I'm guessing
See
this
how. Hold on. My screen is being wonky. Yeah, the one on my. Whatever that is, like below me, sort of.
Yep.
Let's see.
That'll hit.
Nice.
And then I press it again.
6 damage. Alright. You whack it real good.
Yes.
Oh. Okay. So, does sleep hit friendlies? Yes, it does. Wait. Put sleep out in text chat, or in chat. It might be a little bit. It might be creatures you choose. I forget offhand. Let me check here. I can look it up too. Yep.
So
okay.
it's-
It does. It does.
So it's better if we sneak up on somebody to use that.
Well, it's a range of effect. It's 20 feet out from a point within you choose, and then it goes whoever has the highest hit points to the least. Or no, sorry, ascending. So least to then highest. Also, something that's important to note in all situations is make sure that if you're using a weapon, make sure know what type of damage it's using. So like a greatsword is slashing damage, a rapier's piercing damage, an arrow is piercing damage, a mace is bludgeoning damage. Those are very important, as certain creatures can take vulnerability or resistance accordingly to that. So vulnerability is they take double damage, so whatever your number is, you double it. And then resistance is they take half rounded down. So if you hit 13 damage, they'd only take 6. It's not super important in the early game, but it is still important that you're kind of like mentioning that. Like, I'm doing, 6, in this case, slashing damage. Next is Miri. You'd have to move up to...
I'd have to move first, but I figured I'd roll.
Yep.
So I'm going to move toward this one.
And then that would hit. Make sure you're moving first, then hitting.
Okay, sorry.
No, it's fine. Just that for the future. 5, and then it's do you have 0 strength? Like your modifier is 0?
True. Correct.
Okay, cool. Then you just do 5 damage. Okay, cool. No.
Move away.
You can move away if you want to. Doing so will open you up to an opportunity attack. Yeah.
Never mind. I'll just stay there. I got a slash
Okay.
anyway.
Larissa, it is your turn.
I'm gonna move to here and attack the one directly west of me.
Are you talking about Urky Timbers or this one over here?
Oh, is that Urky Timbers?
Yes.
Well, that's not who I want to attack.
Please
Then
don't
I
hit
will
the
go to
gnome.
the next to him and that one. And
Gotcha.
attack the one north of me.
Yep.
Poor Urky.
Who is Urky?
He's a gnome that we rescued.
Gotcha.
In PC.
And we need him because he speaks Draconic.
And dagger 21 does hit. Solid 4 damage. Wait, hold on. Oh, when you have your dagger, make sure it's using dexterity, not strength. Hold on. Let me see if I can update that.
I thought we fixed that.
Which dagger were you using? Yeah, you gotta make sure both of them are like that. Hey, you got it, you got it. Alright, so it would have been 6 damage, not 4 damage. And then your second attack does not hit. That misses. For anyone questioning the second attack, he's using as a bonus action to use his other dagger that he has in his other hand. So he's like dual wielding essentially, and yeah, using his bonus action to do such as such.
Okay, so for clarification, I can either attack with both daggers, or I can attack with one and then disengage.
As a rogue at level 2, yes, then you could use a disengage action if you wanted to.
But only if I attack with one dagger.
Yep. Because you only get one bonus action per turn. Unless you do something that states otherwise. So, like action surge or haste.
Yes, so should have run away versus... Nah.
Yeah, you could have done that too, no?
Okay, so as my bonus action right away, I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on the undead that's in the middle.
Gotcha.
That guy right there.
Yep.
And then...
So let's give him a little death sign next to him. He's been marked for death.
Cool. And then I'll just attack him with my longbow.
Gotcha. Hunter's Mark, if I remember correctly, just anyone in range, right? They don't have to save for that?
Can you throw up Hunter's Mark in chat?
Yeah.
Yep, okay. And then you can do an additional d6 damage.
Okay. I was waiting until to see if the 15 hit or not.
Oh, it does hit. And I mean, the extra d6 damage isn't necessary. You killed it. You shot it, and then it just kind of fell apart.
Nice.
A pile of bones.
Well, damn then. Alright.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Show off.
Not only that, but
Esmeralda.
Alright. I'm gonna just take the easy way out and cast magic on the one below me. The one, one there. I'm sorry, 2 there, and then one. How do you click it? And the one that's in between. I don't know how to describe that.
do a long
To
click.
the one below me.
So you want to do all of them on just one, or how are you splitting it up? Sorry, my
Two on the one below me, and the one on the one to the right.
So 2 on this one, and then 1 on this one.
Yes.
Okay. So go ahead and it already rolled 1, but roll 3d4 for me. All right. So and all +1. So 2 damage, 6 damage. So 7 damage to this one, and then 3 damage to this one. Okay.
And if you want to ping something, just do a long click.
Yeah. Next is Urky Timbers.
I couldn't figure out how to do that.
No, that's okay.
I had to ask the first time, so.
Urky Timbers is going to use Cure Wounds on himself. That's not how you spell Cure Wounds. Nope, that's still wrong.
And I'm
Yes,
not.
he's going to get a D8 plus his spellcasting modifier. So which is wisdom, so he got a solid 6 health. He'll take it. Alright, next is, he's also, you know what? He's going to leave the room. He's going to take the opportunity to attack from the skeleton, but he's going to leave the room. The skeleton...
Did the gnome just run away?
Howard.
He takes an additional
Would.
5 damage. 8. And he stands outside. Yeah, so that's his turn. Thax.
Okay.
Little traitor bastard! Come back here!
Too dangerous, scared.
I'd rather he survive.
I mean,
We need him.
Really?
He'll even move out of the way so the archer doesn't, can't block his shots.
We need his
Appreciate it.
draconic. Okay, I will move in between these two.
Yep. That gives
And-
you advantage on the one to your right.
And yes, I'm going to attack this one here with my axe, my battle axe, as a one-handed strike. 17.
17 does hit.
Ooh, that's 12.
12 damage, slashing, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that'll kill it as well. Chop it right in half, and it falls apart. Anything else?
Hey, Meat Shield, put yourself between us and the rest of them.
We still got one over here to worry about.
He's already blocking me from that one. I'm
Yeah.
good.
I was trying to protect Miri over there.
They really don't like these rogues. So they're gonna everything's gonna attack the rogue because bad rogue. Decided.
Bitch!
They all get advantage too, so you know. So the first attack is a 16. Does that hit? Okay, cool. So that does hit. Nice. I'll just do all the attacks. The next one also hits. That's a 20, not 30, 20, not a natural 20, and then a 14. So the last hit misses. So you just take 2d6 plus 4. No big deal. Ooh, that's 14 points of slashing damage. Or sorry, piercing damage.
All together? Or
Yeah, all together.
okay, I'm down to 3.
All right, and then no, Theron's turn. My mouse has been double clicking and I missed it again. God, stop it! There we go.
Nice one.
Thank you.
Probably have to move closer first and then attack.
Yep.
So let's see. Can I stand on the sarcoph whatever thingy? Okay, so I move there and attack with my sword again.
That hits.
Yes.
Oh, you know what? I didn't roll twice to see if I got a nat 20 on that one since I had advantage. I mean, I still killed it, but
11 damage. That will kill that one too.
Nice.
Anything else?
No.
Also, because you're using great weapon fighting, make sure to look at your roll every time. Because if you get a 1 or a 2, you're allowed to re-roll it if you want to.
Okay.
Benefits of great weapon fighting. Miri.
I will move to this one. And I will also attempt to longsword slash him.
That will miss.
Oh no.
Oh wait, you have advantage. Because of where Esmeralda is, you can have advantage. That gives you advantage. So you can roll again. That also misses, unfortunately. Next is Larissa.
Well, since I'm apparently about to die, I'm going to stab once and run the fuck away.
That hits.
Which one?
Are you hitting the top one or the one below you?
The one directly above me.
You get advantage on that, so you can roll a second time just in case you get a 20. No. Like attack roll, not like damage wise.
Oh,
I'll accept the 7, but you didn't get a 20. Okay, cool. So I'll take the 7. All right, 7 damage it is. And then you're going to use disengage and move away.
Yes, dash, which lets me move half my speed, so 15 feet.
If you're going to use your move action, you get the 30 feet. If you're dashing, that's different. So a dash action is, so you can either do as a row dash, hide, disengage, or I believe dodge as a bonus action instead of as an action. So if you dash as a bonus action, you move an additional 30 feet.
Oh, so I could stab him and still move 30 feet?
Well, you haven't used your movement yet either, so you could technically move 60 feet. But if you used your dash action as a bonus action, you can't use disengage as your bonus action.
Yeah, your bonus needs to be disengage.
Right,
So
but I
you would
haven't moved, so I can use my bonus action to stab him, and then I can just walk away. He can be pissed off from 30 feet away.
But if you do that, you won't have... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, so you stabbed him once, so you used your attack action. So now you have your movement. If you move without using disengage as a bonus action, he has an opportunity attack. You can do it all the way you want to. You just got to make sure that you're using disengage as a bonus action and then using your move action to walk away.
No, I'd kind of rather stab him again and then walk away, whether he's alive or not. If he attacks me, he attacks me.
All right, so then yeah, go ahead and attack twice again. So roll again for advantage. That does hit. Second one hits. Okay. And then now you're going to move away. Yeah, then he'll use his opportunity attack to hit you.
Oh, he's not dead? I figured he'd be dead.
The skeleton looks very hurt. He got a 15. I got a 19. Sorry, so that hits. And does 5 damage. 7 damage. Jesus. So I believe that knocks you unconscious.
I am Lemart.
Uh-oh.
2-0. Stop it. I'm about ready to throw this mouse out the window.
Did I need one?
Jacob has the second one.
So which one worse off?
Oh, the one next to Thax looks very bad.
Okay, well then I'm going to move my Hunter's Mark to the one with Esmeralda as my bonus action.
Gotcha.
And attack it with my longbow.
I'm gonna try a new USB port to see if that helps at all. That'll hit. Which one are you hitting with your Hunter's Mark? Oh yeah, you are. Okay, you're hitting one with Hunter's Mark. Alright, so that's 8 damage. So that'll also kill it. You didn't even, yeah. Alright.
You say I didn't use the Hunter's Mark for that one also.
That was a weakling.
Next is, nope, alright. It's definitely my mouse, I can tell you that much. Esmeralda's turn.
Yeah, I had to replace the mouse not that long ago.
Obviously, I'm gonna hit the one that's left, but I will move up first to get next to it.
Should be already next to it, so you can hit it from where you're at. That works too. It also gives you advantage.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna whack it with my staff.
Gotcha.
Oops, it's not permitted.
So, if you have it set up in your weapons and spellcasting, it'll do that. Otherwise, it'll just say I have a staff. So, it's a d20 plus strength plus proficiency if you are proficient in simple weapons.
I should be.
Yeah.
So okay. Do you want me to roll a d20?
So you can roll a d20 by saying / roll 20, and then you can add plus something. So R20 basically. 19. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, so 19, it'll be plus your proficiency and strength if you have any strength, if you're a strength modifier or something.
So in the thing it says damage is 1d6 plus 1, so I'm guessing that's what I need to do is just roll a d6 and then add 1?
So a staff is a d4. I'm fairly sure. I can check though. Maybe it's a d6. Let me get my player.
That's just what it says in D&D Beyond. That's what I'm going off of.
I could be wrong. This is why I check things. I remember it being like.
And then it also says like down below it says 1d8 plus 1 in like a lighter font. I don't know what that means though.
Oh no, you're right. It is versatile. Okay, so a quarterstaff is 1d6 bludgeoning, and it is versatile. So you can, if you use both hands, it's 1d8.
Okay, yeah. Well I'll use both hands and just roll a 1d8.
Yeah.
And then plus 1, so it should be 8.
Yeah, because that means your strength is 1. And when you hit it, it dies instantaneously, but it basically explodes. It looks like it did more damage than you were expecting it to when you smacked it.
Oh, okay.
How does the sorcerer have more strength than the bard?
I mean, 1 modifier plus 0 modifier versus 0 modifier, not exactly like that big of a deal. And I don't know, the unconscious person really shouldn't be talking too much. And that'll end combat too.
Noted.
In fact, you can make me a death save if you want for me real quick. That is a failure.
Can I heal? Can I heal Larissa?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. I guess I gotta get closer.
You can do a medicine check, and if you get a 10 or above that on the check, that works just fine. Or you can use a healing spell.
Oh, so we can use a medicine check to try and heal? Like, we don't have to use a spell? Is that what you're saying?
That would make
the
him
medicine check,
conscious.
if you get above a 10, that will stabilize them, so you stop them bleeding out. That's a fail.
Can I try?
Sure. I'm not going to stop you from medicine checking him. It'll only give him 0 hit points and he'll be unconscious, so you'll have to take a short rest. Or a long rest, accordingly. So you'll roll, you can just press the medicine button, it should roll it for you. Okay, that'll work. So he's at 0 hit points and is unconscious still.
Okay.
Perfect. So sleepy, yeah. You can optionally heal him if you want to.
Yeah.
I don't have any healing spell.
Yeah, that's fine. There are 3 people in the party right now that have the option to be able to heal him in some way or shape or form.
I'll cast Cure Wounds.
Oh.
Well, so Vax is also going to cast Cure Wounds. You both can do it, it's up to you.
Let me go ahead and do mine and see how it does.
Yeah.
Okay.
So D8 plus their wisdom
plus
modifier.
Charisma.
Gotcha.
For me, anyway.
Yep.
Well, that was a 3.
So 3 plus your charisma modifier.
No. I mean, that's...
Oh, you rolled a 1 and got a +2, huh?
No, my
All right.
charisma is 1.
Oh, okay. Alright, so Larissa now has 3 hit points and is awake.
I appreciate it, but good God, I know where those hands have been.
I don't think I actually have to... Oh, yeah, you do have to touch him, yep. Alright, so yeah, he has 3 hit points. So he still looks pretty messed up in terms of like a visualization.
I mean, he looked pretty messed up before, didn't he?
Hey, she, thank you.
Beauty, I'm sorry.
I'm a very pretty woman.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, I reckon.
Beer holder in my case, but yes.
Okay, so does Esme have
Bodies.
the flask or whatever it was?
Oh yeah, now you can do whatever you want with the flask.
I'm going to move over here and jump up on Thax and kiss his neck for saving me.
Okay.
Why his neck though? Like, why not his cheek or his head or something? Why his neck?
Issues.
Because I'm like
Because
7
I
foot
want to
tall.
make him as uncomfortable as possible.
I would be pretty uncomfortable with you kissing my neck. Like, so yeah, I guess that makes sense.
I just sort of look down at her
Can I
like,
expect the corpses of
Okay.
the two undead that I killed for anything valuable?
So they have short swords and short bows on them.
is that just all of them kind of have that? Or
Yep.
Did we ever look at what this thing is?
It is an obsidian slab that had... Someone picked up a flask. It also has a crystal that looks like a whistle with something engraved into it.
Okay,
And then there's also a candle on there.
let me pick
So-
up the whistle
Sure.
as Tuano moves back.
I don't trust anything that you're going to do with it.
And then I call out to
You look at the
Urki.
inscriptions. Can you speak Dwarvish by chance?
No.
I
The
can.
bard can.
I can.
I also can.
Can one of you ladies read this for me? But don't read it out loud if it sounds like anything that could be bad.
Okay.
It looks like a tiny dragon.
Again?
So
I'm sorry, say that again?
it is a tiny little dragon that looks like it's curled up into a snail. And then yes, there is a dwarvish runes that represent the name Nightcaller that's etched into the side of it.
Let's not blow into this for now. We could ask one of the cult members if they've heard of this name.
Paladin does want to blow something. Well, that's a first.
Was it Nightcaller or Nightcrawler?
Nightcaller.
Okay, Nightcaller.
I'm guessing it puts dragons to sleep. Just a guess.
Either that or it wakes up one called Nightcaller. When it comes to decimate everything.
Fair point.
Let me investigate the candle. I want to see if there's any properties to it.
Sure.
10.
You can see that the candle is dripping wax, but it looks like the wick is never moving down.
Do we want to take this candle?
I mean, it sounds like it's a never-ending candle, so it could be useful if we
That's-
get
Yeah, that was
into
my
a dark
thought.
place, I guess.
Oh, fellas, we do have 5 pints of oil that definitely need to be set on fire.
Okay, so yeah, let me take the candle. And I'll go ahead and, since I've got my torch that's already lit, I'll just extinguish the candle so I can store it safely.
What? Hold on.
God damn it.
Hold on, I gotta read something.
Uh-oh.
Alright, so how do you try to put it out?
I lick my fingers and snuff it.
Okay, so you press on it real good and you stuff it. It doesn't feel hot. And then when you let go, it just keeps lighting. It just keeps going.
But it doesn't feel
Try
hot.
blowing on it.
Why are you trying to put it out?
Hold on, it didn't feel hot, so If I test it out with like a small bit of rope, does it catch the rope on fire?
No, doesn't.
Great. So I'll just pick it up and store it.
Perfect. Okay.
Yay! Magic tracking device that will cause our inevitable doom.
I mean, as long as he has it inside of something, it technically doesn't show any light.
Yeah.
Oh, put it in your pocket, please, please, put it in your pocket.
So I'll add.
And the torch is 15 feet bright light, 15 feet dim light.
The
Sorry, not torch, candle. Candle,
Okay.
yep.
So it's just like a torch.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I might have to make a check on that, but I think that's right.
Magic candle.
It might be 5 feet bright, 15 dim. I have to check for sure.
Okay. Do we want to take? Well, first of all, that's the wrong window.
So candle is 5 feet bright light, 5 feet dim. Sorry, so it's not very bright.
Okay, still, it's better than nothing.
Yeah.
And do we want to take a short rest somewhere so that Larissa can heal? Because Larissa was the only one that took damage, right? Well, and Urki.
You ran away.
Sure. You
He's just outside the door.
But I mean, not in here. I'm saying, let's get out.
Thax, can you roll a dexterity saving throw for me?
Fuck. $11.
All right. So you, as you're walking out the door, you step on a couple ball bearings and you like slide your way forward, but then you kind of gain your ground.
Ball bearings. Can I pick them up?
Yeah, sure you can.
Pick them up. And give them to Larissa, who already has ball bearings.
Yeah.
Sweet. Thanks.
Okay, Miri, if you, why don't you go ahead and shut the door on your way out, so that maybe it will lock back.
I do that.
So when you push the door close, it closes just fine, and then doesn't look like it at least the door looks like it's still openable.
Okay.
So it's not like super secret locked anymore, right?
For right now, yeah.
Super secret lock.
Okay,
Trust me, we've been by the door like 4 times. It was super secret locked.
Let's take a short rest with people sort of strategically placed to keep watch on everything. So that Urki and Larissa can regain some health.
Yeah.
And just one more time, the name on the whistle was Night Caller or Night Crawler?
Night caller. When you're calling someone.
So I'm looking at the short rest, and it says I can spend a hit dice to cover my HP. I'm not entirely sure how that works.
So you have 2 hit dice. So that means that you have they're D8s, I believe, as a rogue, right?
Yes.
So you can roll as many hit dice as you have per level. So in this case, if you take a short rest and you have 2 hit die as level 2, you could roll both of them right now for a short rest, and you will get that plus each roll plus its Constitution modifier. So like I rolled a 5 for Urki on my D8 because he's technically a cleric. And then his Constitution modifier is +0, so he just gets 5 health.
I also have Song of Rest.
Yes. So if you use Song of Rest, that adds an extra d6. If you so choose to use it, then an extra d6 to anyone's hit die that they use.
I would love to do that for my compatriots.
Perfect. So then Urki will be able to roll an additional d6, so we got an additional 4 health. Which I believe, maxes out his health. He's now back at 17 out of 17.
Can you click on that spell so it throws it up in the chat?
It's a feature.
Yep.
Okay.
So you should still be able to just kind of like copy and paste it in.
Sorry, I like to just sort of put those things in chat so if anybody's watching, they see what it can do.
You mean all of the people that are watching?
Yes.
Thousands.
Literally tens of people. Okay, thank you.
And then if you want to, so that's 8 health plus whatever your constitution modifier is. If it's 0, then you just get 8. If you roll another hit die, which you can, you look slightly hurt. Not super hurt, but slightly hurt. If you want to expend another hit die, you can. You'll just roll another d8. You have the option to do so. But that means that you won't be able to use any hit die on another short rest later between a long rest.
Yeah, so I think I'm going to limp along at 12, especially because all else fails. Thax can lay his hands on me.
Yep.
Maybe next time don't go screaming into the middle of the battle.
You're only saving that hit die just so he can lay his hands on you, don't lie.
Also, Larissa, you missed plenty of opportunities to use sneak attack, so be wary of sneak attack.
And I can also lay my hands on you too.
Yeah. Mark your wounds.
Wait, I think I may have missed something in sneak attack.
So anytime you have advantage or a friendly of yours is attacking a hostile that's 5 feet away from it, that you're also attacking, you get sneak attack.
Okay, so based on where we're at right now, in that little empty spot between me, Thax, and 2-0, if there was a person there, I would get advantage?
You would get advantage, so you'd be able to roll twice. When you did damage, you'd be able to roll sneak attack, which is 1d6 at level 2, 2d6 at level 3.
Son of a bitch!
Yep, sneak attack's great. You can use it once per round too. Just real good stabby stab. I think at level 5 it's 3d6, so you're doing like, especially if you're using a short sword and you use sneak attack, it's 4d6 damage every time you attack, which is real nice.
Esme, what can you tell us about the flask that you found?
What now? Wait, what?
You picked up a flask earlier on the obsidian slab, which started this whole kerfuffle in the first place.
Okay, yes. I picked it up and I wanted to investigate it. So what did I see or whatever?
Go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Nice.
All right. So you investigate it real quick, you open it up, you kind of give it a smell, and you realize this is a potion of resistance, and you're able to easily detect that it's a fire resistance spell. Or not spell, but potion.
Nice. So I'm just gonna pocket that.
And then you're being asked, what did you find?
Well, I'm gonna tell them what you just told me.
Okay, cool.
Awesome. Oh, sounds
you
very
don't have
handy.
to say the exact same thing. You could have been like, I found a potion. I don't know what it does yet. And then you could have got that information to yourself. That is allowed.
This is that one fountain, though, right? Should we tell her about this fountain? Can we?
Oh, the one that is, yeah, so it's, so the fountain you're next to right now, just to your right, is a fountain that had fire-breathing potion. Liquid come out of it earlier.
And I collected enough for one bottle or whatever.
So we have a fire-breathing potion and a fire retardant.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nifty.
Yeah.
For all that fire you ran into.
Okay, so I guess let's move back onward the way we had been going before. Kind of northern. We had some unexplored rooms close to the dragon, Salarax.
Yeah, it looks like northwest of the dragon is still unexplored.
There's also a room northeast that's unexplored.
I see that in that little hallway.
Yeah, so let's start making our way northward. Oh, I gotta make a turn there. And remember, I picked up all the cow chops. In
Whoa,
here.
whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on.
What?
Stop.
Uh-oh.
Stop. As soon as you step into this room, you are heard, and a goblin pops up.
How are we heard?
So you walked in. You weren't exactly saying I'm going to stealth there.
Right, yeah. Fair point.
Alright. I'll have people roll initiative.
Oh, shit. Two.
Man, you're doing great on that initiative.
I know.
And they're staring. He's like, I'm actually going to get 22. Oh, never mind. Let's have just destroyed that with a 24.
The goblin's not gonna know him.
Oh, no.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna look stupidly at like, what's going on?
You're also in the front, too, which is great. I need to roll. Urki should be right about here, I would say.
Itching to get payback against something, I guess.
So I'll roll Urki first. He got a 13, so I'll add his turn in. That turn, 13.
By payback, I'm just going to distract the ones next to Thax and stay well over here.
So this goblin came through an area that we already cleared out. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, remember we had one that ran away, so he may have come back.
And he may have warned his friends.
That's true. Can we see this goblin yet?
Now you can. He popped up. He's like, ah.
This is that area with the low wall, right?
Yeah.
But we already got all the caltrops.
Yes.
Yeah.
All those, right?
Yeah, I've got those.
Alright. So the first person to respond is Larissa. You can choose to pass your turn if you want to, by the way. So you don't necessarily have to. Because you might not everyone can see the goblin technically.
Or just get closer. Remain outside the door if you wish. Since you're... From your injury, you're not looking all that stealthy.
Oof.
I might attack you, so shut your mouth.
Can you dig it?
So I would like to move here. I can attack the goblin with my short bow.
Yep.
And then I can move and disengage, correct? Because I still have move and then disengage is the bonus action.
Yep, if you wanted to. So that'll hit the goblin. You'll strike him right in the chest really good. The goblin's not a big fan of that.
Okay, and from there, I'm going to move to here and disengage.
Okay. Next is Theron.
Alright. Yeah, I need to move into the room first.
Also, when the goblin
okay.
sees you, he yelps. He's like, oh, there they are.
how far can I move?
35 feet. So that's 7 squares.
I guess I'll move here, at least.
Yeah.
And can I just wait a turn to see what happens next? Yeah, okay, I'll do that.
2-0.
Well, I'm just gonna attack with my longbow. Yeah.
So this is the same room, so he has height. He can fly up above and reduce the cover, right?
If you wanted to, yeah. That would use some of his...
Sorry, if I assumed that's what I was gonna... Yeah.
Yep.
Obviously, I'm gonna up and make it so I don't have disadvantage.
That still misses.
Oh, damn. Alright, I'll just move to there.
Urky Timbers. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, he's not going to do anything right now. Goblin's going to run. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Is this the same one that's always running?
One
Maybe.
surprise.
Yeah, really get that impression.
Yeah. Not ending turn order. So Esmeralda.
Well, I guess I've got to get in the room first.
I mean, as a half elf, you should have 30 feet of movement. I'm fairly sure.
I think this is about as far as I can go, right?
Well, you could go maybe 1 or 2 squares more. Make 1 more.
Well, I guess I'll shoot out right here. But
Yep.
I don't see the goblin. Is he gone? Is he bye-bye?
He ran away.
Okay, well then I guess I'll just chill out here.
Miri.
Well, I mean, I can move 30, but
You can also use your action to dash, your attack action to dash, allowing you to move up to 60 feet if you so choose to do so.
60 feet. Well, again, I don't even know where he went.
Well, there's only one door in that room here, so you had to have come down this way.
Are we intending to follow him?
I think we should, personally. This goblin's causing a lot of trouble alerting the hell out of everybody.
I also completely forgot about the cover too, so Larissa's hit actually wouldn't have hit, but I was like, it's good enough. That'll mind.
By the way, in case anybody is curious how to chain measurements like I just did there, when you're using the measure tool and you're measuring somewhere and you want to measure around a corner or something, where you want the point to turn, right click, and that'll start a new point.
Yeah, so, and then it's still Miri's turn. You don't have to do anything on your turn, you just wait for someone else to go. 100% up to you.
I'm gonna move just my normal 30 feet-ish, which is right at the door at the end of what used to be the Caltrip room.
Mm-hmm.
That's about as far as I can go.
Oh god.
Dashing.
Oh god. Oh god, delete. 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 There we go. Bugs the crap out of me. You can draw things, just... next is Thax.
I'm going to pursue... That's... okay, wrong tool. There we go.
I'm gonna grab a Mountain Dew, because I am tired. I need more caffeine.
Wait, is that door shut?
It is down.
So I'll have to use an action to open the door?
I'm gonna say that opening a door is not gonna cost you an action.
Okay.
In this case, just because I'm nice. I don't want to really bog up the combat with opening doors.
We are in combat.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
open the door, and then that's as far as my movement will allow. Can I see it? Is it? I mean, I physically could see it, but is it within my line of sight? Technically.
Now, yeah.
Okay.
If you can see it, you can see it.
Okay.
That's it.
Can I pick out a dagger and throw it at him?
Yeah.
I am so glad you're in front of me.
So yes, I might not always end the turn order just because combat has ended. There are reasons of which I will continue turn order as it is necessary, as in combat is very close, or turn order is very important in how things are happening.
Gotcha. I was just... My brain thought, it was like, oh, he ran away. Because before, he had run away, and that was pretty much the end of combat. So I wanted to clarify for this point.
Yep.
Okay, so my attack was 17.
That, if you're throwing a dagger, make sure that you were using your dex.
Ooh.
Hold on, dagger. Daggers are weird.
Because my stat sheet
I think you
says...
can use strength or dex.
Yeah, I was going to say, my stat sheet shows +6 to hit.
Yep. Well, that's also if you were stabbing with it, you would use strength. It just depends on the so like if you were using a bow, it would be dex for sure. But if you're throwing a weapon, you can use strength or dex depending on the weapon. So I believe a dagger you can use either one. Same thing with a short sword, but you can't throw a short sword.
Okay.
Daggers is one of those interesting ones.
Okay.
Yes, so it is finesse, light, and thrown. So, yep.
Okay.
So because it's a thrown melee weapon, you use strength.
Okay.
Instead of like if you were to throw a short sword, you'd have to use dex. So yes, that does hit.
Okay.
You hit the goblin.
And that does... Oh, awesome.
A 1d.
So 4 plus 4, so 8.
Oh yeah, you kill it. Very good. You hit it right in the back of the neck. It just kind of falls over. Next is Larissa.
Okay, so I'm gonna slowly... Wait, if I use stealth right now, does that count as one of my actions, or is that just a roll?
So, if you were to... In combat, you have the option to hide. And that is, you could use that as a bonus action, but if you hide and you move, you lose your hide advantage.
Okay, so I am just going to move then, and we're gonna go... oh, wrong button.
It's worth pointing out that he yelled, "There they are," before he ran away.
15, 20, 25. So right here, I am under cover, right? Because this is a half wall.
Yeah.
So I'm going to stop here and use hide as my bonus action.
Perfect. Now you could roll a stealth roll. Not bad, not bad. Next, Darren.
Right. Run up. I'll be running into the other room. Guess that's as far as I can go. And I guess I'll be doing nothing for now.
You can use your action to dash, meaning you can move an additional 30 feet if you so choose to do so.
Sure.
So you can move another additional 30 feet.
Through here. Okay. I can see there's another creature in one corner.
There you go. Handy information. Next is Tuno.
I'm gonna move here. And I guess since I can't see anybody, that's my entire turn, because I don't want to I don't want to use my action. So yeah.
Yep. You can also do something called prepare an action, which is you set up a set of circumstances, and if something enacts those circumstances, your reaction will happen, basically.
Okay,
So if you say, "I'll," yeah.
In that case, then, if anybody enters my line of sight, I'm going to shoot them with an arrow. My longbow.
Any enemy.
Yeah, enemy.
That'll work.
Yeah.
I mean, if Larissa just steps in front of you and you're like, bang!
Screw Larissa.
He already said that we have to be very specific with
Remember that, yeah.
this.
Well, I've had people where, it's like if you're using, like, I'm going to attack whatever hits in front of me, it's not specific on whether you're using full attack. So if you're level 8 and you're using your attack action to attack something, you would get 2 hits. But if you're like, I'll just swing at whatever comes near me, I might not be like, you only get 1 attack, because I decided you didn't word it very well. This is the only time where wording is really important, because some people are like, if anything steps in front of me within range of line of sight's really good, I'll cast this spell. That's really nice, really helpful. Next is Urkeep. So he's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, because he is a gnome and only can move 25 feet. And he's going to stay behind everyone. Esmeralda.
So I will move up.
Oh, hold on. Sorry. Oh, okay. I gotta re-add the turn to the goblins. You killed the other goblins, so the turn went away. That was why I was confused. Sorry. Goblin gets to go, then you get to go. So Goblin sees Theron. Goblin's gonna shoot at Theron. There's a 17 hit Theron.
17.
So does that beat or match your AC?
My armor class is 13, so yeah, it hits.
It's what?
13.
What armor are you wearing?
Leather.
Okay. All right. Yep. That's fine. So yes, that does hit. So leather is 11 plus your dex. So yeah. Let me check that just to make sure. Sure, it's 12 plus your dex. Your dex it is. Okay. So your armor class should actually be. It's 12 plus dex, so 15. Sorry.
Oh.
It's okay. I think it's something we just didn't look at when you're making your character.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I'll make sure that it's 13 or 14 in a second here. But yes, that does hit. And that does 5 piercing damage.
Ooh.
Well, there. Next is now Esmeralda.
So I will move up so that I can... Wait, I'm sorry, I went too far.
Okay, yeah, sorry. Okay, your armor class is 14. See, 15.
Okay.
Right, I'm confused. Where's the door that we're running through?
Right here. So there's like a small wall that you have to jump over, and then there's a door right here. You haven't seen it yet because you haven't entered the room.
Okay, so I think this is about how far I can go, right?
Yep, and then if you wanted to dash, you can.
Okay, well, I will just chill here for right now.
All right.
Yeah, let the tank take the lead.
Yep.
Go, get your meat popsicle.
Next is Miri.
I am going to rush into the room and attack the first goblin I see with my long sword.
Really?
Why not? Or not, because I couldn't see anything, so I'm just right in the way. I think that's as far as I can go.
Yeah. The goblin can see you.
Cool bean.
Okay.
I just love hearing "really" in the background. That was good.
Why not?
That's a half wall there, right?
By the way. I was wondering why you were using a longsword, and I was like, Bard, right, that makes sense. You also can do things like Bardic Inspiration or stay in the back and use psychic attacks or Vicious Mockery. Yeah, right there, Thax.
Because Vicious Mockery worked out so well last time.
It's a fun spell. Like,
I got a few points of damage in.
But this is a half wall, right?
what?
This is a half wall.
Yeah, so they have
Okay.
cover.
How does moving over the half wall affect my movement?
I'm not gonna because it's low enough. It's not gonna stop you.
Okay. So 25, 30.
Perfect.
And I will attack. No, I'm gonna attack this guy right here.
Yep.
And I still have currently the shield and the one hand axe. Damn it, 11.
11 misses. Next is Larissa.
1 second, I'm trying to do some speed math. Okay, so moving diagonal is the same as going left and up. So I don't have to go one west, one north to get to where Esmeralda is. I can just go catty corner and it will only cost me 5 feet, correct?
In Roll20, yeah. In a regular campaign in real life, there's it's called the dual if you move two, I'm missing the word, diagonal, there we go. Dual diagonal rule, which is every 2 diagonal squares that you go, it costs 10 feet instead of 5. But in this case, I'm not going to count that, and it just makes the game a little bit quicker.
Okay, cool.
I'm trying to be lax with this.
There's my 30 feet. Then, can I use a bonus action before my combat action?
Yes, you can. Bonus action can be any part of your turn.
So I am going to use dash.
Yep.
To get here, and that should give me advantage or sneak attack on
That goblin, yeah.
that one, right?
Yep. So as long as you hit, you can use sneak attack.
Cool. Okay, so I'm gonna do that and 1 dagger.
Battle hit. So now you'll do 1d4 plus dex, and then an additional d6, d6 for sneak attack. So 5 plus a d6 now. Yeah, an additional d6 with that. Let me make sure to see that you only get 1d6, but I'm fairly sure it's just 1d6 until level 3. Yep. Okay. So that's 9 damage. So yeah, you go up there, it's not paying attention, and then you slit its throat. It just kind of falls over dead.
Nice.
Next is Theron.
I guess I could use second wind stuff to regain some health points.
Yeah, you can.
How do I do that?
So you use second wind, which is 1d10 plus your level modifier, maybe?
Fighter level, yeah.
Yeah, so you'll get 1d10 plus 2.
How do I do that?
So you'll roll 1d10 plus 2. So there's 2 ways you can say slash roll or slash R 10 plus 2. Or there's if you look on your left hand screen, there's a bunch of bars.
Yeah.
There's something called a dice roller. You can go all the way down to the bottom. It's an advanced dice roller, and then you can kind of pick what you're doing. So you can select, I want a d10 plus.
Oh.
That's -1, and then you just press that. It'll roll it. It's like I did on screen. That would work like that.
Like that?
Yeah, and you got 12 health.
Nice.
You don't get any additional temporary hit points, but you are up to full.
Yes.
There you go.
Excellent.
And then second wind, I don't know if that's a bonus action or not.
It is, yeah.
So, perfect.
And so I can move into the room.
Yeah.
Now, further. Like here. And guess I'll just stand here for the moment.
Okay. Next is Tuna.
They're gonna move there, and I guess, shoot at the one goblin I can see with my longbow.
That'll hit. And you, again, hit it right in the head and it kills it. Again, not ending the turn order.
Well, that's it for this week. Thanks for dropping by. Remember to hit that subscribe button so that you can get notifications when new episodes come out. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Leave your comments down below. Let us know what you think. Tune in next week for the next episode. And in the meantime, thanks for coming by. Be good to each other and have a good one.